Well, it seems like the Chinese knows what gamers want, and what gamers want is good-looking women in gaming. We also want great art styles and great gameplay. In a game that consistently continues to give us great content and characters is Marvel Rivals, and it seems like we are getting the most beautiful mutant, my favorite female mutant. Emma Frost is coming to Marvel Rivals, and while gamers are celebrating this beautiful woman showing up in Marvel Rivals, a bunch of losers on the internet want to have a mental breakdown at the tweets and announcements. And we're going to look at that today. But before we get into it, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to push this video out in the YouTube algorithm. And here's a tweet from Culture Crave. It says, Emma Frost is MVP intro in Marvel Rivals. And as you can see, they got those jiggle physics. They got them jiggly physics, man. She looks good. She is juicy. I am playing this character the moment it comes out. This is the peak of femininity. This is peak beauty. She is the best looking female mutant. You cannot tell me otherwise. This is the content that gamers want. We are not getting good looking sexy women in the West anymore because developers hate men. Western developers want to pander to women instead of listening to their male audience. They think they can just shove women into the hobby when women are not as interested as men. And how do they do that? By making women ugly as fuck in Western games. And it only pisses off the core audience, and what do? We go to other places. We don't go to AAA Western games. We go to indie games. We go to Asian games. And that's why Marvel Rivals is so goddamn popular, because we are not getting good looking women in the West anymore. You can get mad all you want. Sex sells. You're never gonna change that. When men see beautiful women, we want to support. Beautiful, good looking women grabs our attention. You can call us gooners, whatever that word means, gooner. It just sounds like the digital version of toxic masculinity, which was a term used to shame men for being men. And we're not gonna deal with that shit. We're gonna like what we like. But of course, every single time a video games gives us gamers what we want, people always gotta have a mental psychotic breakdown in the replies and quote tweets. Like this reply here. Might get crucified for this, but Rivals so blatantly panders to gooners that it puts me off from the game like it's a hero shooter. We don't need such exaggerated jiggle physics on a character's thighs, chest, and butt. Yes, they do have jiggle physics on the character's thighs as well, and it looks great. Again, there's no such thing as gooners, it's only gamers. I don't know what that word means. I don't give a fuck what it means. If the beautiful woman puts you off from the game, then just play a different game. You control the buttons you press. Nobody gives a fuck what you think. A lot of gamers are loving the game and enjoying the game, and the game is making billions of dollars. You are the small percentage of people. Everybody else is just enjoying great characters with great gameplay. You're the only one having a mental breakdown that women look good in a video game. And I don't know why you think hero shooters can't have jiggle physics. Are you saying that because Overwatch is ugly, boring, lame, and nobody cares about that game anymore? And one of the big reasons that Overwatch is so popular is because so many people made dirty 18+ content of the characters. And maybe people might do the same with Marvel Rivals. And that's what this reply is saying here. Marvel Rivals, please keep dragging the porn addicts away from the Overwatch. We've been trying to do this for years. Again, I don't know what this has to do with dirty videos on the internet. The character itself is the way the character looks. She's always been a sexy character. She always wore revealing outfits. This has nothing to do with 18+ content on the internet. If anything, if someone goes out of their way to make that type of content, whether it be animated or drawn, that means they really enjoy the character if they're creating their own fan art of the character. That's why so many of the characters in Overwatch were popular, because there was so much people making that type of content and drawing fan art. And people will definitely do the same for this character, because they already done it with so many other female characters in Marvel Rivals. You can call people addicts all you want, but it keeps people talking about the character and makes them more popular. People were literally looking up Invisible Woman because of how good the character looks. Like, search results for the name Invisible Woman skyrocketed when the character got announced because she looks good. And Marvel Rivals made the character so much more popular because nobody gives a fuck about the Fantastic Four. But of course, every single time we get good looking women, who gets mad? The men who want to play pretend, the Transformers, the they-thems. They hate beautiful women because they are mad that they will never become a beautiful woman. And we got a Transformer here getting mad with this reply. It says, I'm gonna be so for real, I didn't view Rivals as a Gooner game before this. Like, come on, this is kind of egregious. What's egregious about a woman looking good and feeling good and being attractive? I don't see how that's egregious. And you didn't view it as a Gooner game before this? I still don't know what that word means. I'm just gonna assume you mean attractive female characters or characters that men like. I don't know why you just thought about it now as a quote-unquote Gooner game when everybody was quote-unquote gooning for Sue Storm because she looks great. And there's plenty other attractive women in the game like Storm, like hella Mantis. So I don't know why all of a sudden you're saying this now when there's already so many great female characters in the game. But you are just jealous. You are jealous because you will never look like that. You can put on a wig all you want. You will never be a fucking woman. And that's why you're so mad at a fictional video game character with good looking pixels. But I decided to check this weirdo's profile and it says this: Bree, she, her, 22, going through it. Wow. You're going through it? You're admitting that you're mentally ill and you have problems? So take the fucking wig off. Hey, at least you're honest. At least you're honest. I'll give you that much. But we don't give a fuck what you think. We're going to play the character. We're going to enjoy the character. And we're going to have fun. So you can fuck off and stay mad. But it's not just the men that want to play pretend that gets mad. It's the men that like other men. We've had losers in the past complain about the fact that this game is not gay enough. That this game is overly masculine or overly sexualizes the female characters or appeals to men and the male gaze. This game has been called every name in the book. And there are some losers on the internet that want men to be more sexualized and want the game to be more gay, like this idiot posting this reply here. If they're gonna keep over-sexualizing all these female characters, I want to see Captain America's bulge size increase by 52.8%. Why? That's disgusting. That's gay. Nobody wants that. 99% of people don't want to see this disgusting homosexual content. Why would you want to see Captain America's meat swinging around? You are fucking weird. Men do not want to see that. Maybe because you're one of the 1% of disgusting homosexual freaks. Maybe that's what you want. But no, the 99 will be turned off by that because it is gross. Gay is gross. So stay mad. Captain America is not going to get his meat bigger anytime soon. Instead, we're going to get some big boobies on some big booty female characters because that's the content that men want. Normal men, not men like you. And you get the idea behind all of these retarded tweets. A bunch of losers on the internet want to shame men for enjoying beautiful female characters. What do they expect? Sex sells. Men love hot looking women. Why is that so surprising? Why can't men get what we want nowadays? We always have to be attacked for liking women when it's perfectly natural. And the character herself looks great. Only losers with no life who wants to hate on people for enjoying something are mad at this character. Everybody else is going to be playing this character day one. This company is going to continue, Marvel Rivals is going to continue making bank. They are making billions because they are giving gamers what we want. The Western AAA developers are not giving us good looking content, so I'd rather give my money to the Chinese, the Japanese, and the Koreans because they are fixing gaming. They are saving gaming. Big AAA studios in the West, they're falling apart. They are getting layoffs all the time because they don't give us good looking gameplay and good looking characters. So fuck the Western AAA industry. I'm going to continue giving my money to games like Marvel Rivals. So I don't have much else to say. I don't want to keep repeating myself. So all the haters getting mad at Emma Frost and Marvel Rivals, go fuck yourself.